Hello, Graybeard here. I wanted to do one more ride on the X50 before we slap the new tires on, and it's still out, the verdict. I did two little short videos, basically the same video twice, and I got 2 comments on each. That's all I got. And on one video it was 2 for the Polarna X01 and 2 for the X50. And so it's tied. So please lay down a comment and let me know which bike you want to have the white walls. And also, while you're at it, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. If you have, make sure you're still subscribed. And share the crap out of it. Oh, might want to turn this on. Doodle-doo. Oh, might need to turn the battery on first. And then, there we go. We good now. Yeah. And, whoop. Let's make sure they're making sure my tires ain't too soft. They feel a little soft for my taste, but I don't want to make them too tight. You know, I don't remember setting the, well, it's only on pedal assist 1. It's funny though, it's a little chill. It's almost June and it's a little chill. Not chill, but for this time of year it is. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I need to turn my phone on. But what's funny though, what I was meaning to say is while we're going down the road, this thing bobbles the stick. I mean, a good 4 or 5 inches or so, maybe more, depending on how far it's out, I guess. But anywho's, when I watch it over on the video, that camera must take it all out. A little squeaky, isn't it? That bothers a lot of people. It don't bother me too much. I'm used to your run-of-the-mill bikes. I gotta set my mirrors. I think I got it. Anywho's, yeah, the video, the camera, that camera takes a lot of that out. And I'm just on pedal assist 3 right now. But what I wanted to do with this bike, before we go ahead and slap tires on it, is take it up the big hill. Yeah, they're a little more noisier than normal. I should have geared this thing down. Got one more coming, then we're gonna cross the street. Well, 2 more. Had I had this geared down, I'd take off a little bit better, but yeah, I think we're already all the way in 7th. Good thing is you can hit that throttle and get a boost before you start pedaling, so it's not so bad. Car's coming up on me. Woohoo! Wish y'all could see what I see. And what I mean is how much that camera bobbles on the end of the stick. But it doesn't show in the video that bad at all. Hopefully it won't this time either. But we're at the hill. And I figure we'll go ahead and switch it up and get going up the hill. I decided to go ahead and leave it on the stick. Ooh, got a little spin on the tire. But this is the big hill that the scooter gets down to about 8 miles an hour at the top. Yeah, we're all the way in 7th. Woohoo! Doing 22 right now. I figured I'd let y'all get to see what it looks like behind me as I'm going up the hill. If I had the energy, I'd do it twice and let you see both angles. But this hill's already got me. Still doing 16. Whew. Hard on a fat boy. Whew. Now it gets steeper. Whew. Now you can see how tired I get too. Whew. Whew. I'm plumb out of breath. So I'll say if it was a regular bike, you'd have to stop and be taking a breather right now. But instead, I'm cruising, getting some wind on me, cooling me off. Whew. Now we're heading downhill. I hope. Kind of looks like the camera moved. Whew. Yeah, it looks like the camera moved down a little bit. I didn't notice that. Whew. Let me tighten that up a little bit, just to be sure. She ain't coming loose now, dang it. Whew. This road's wore out. Them dark spots you might see behind me, them are ruts. On a little side road like this in town, so this is still technically in town, even though it looks like I'm somewhere on the outskirts of a town. Oh shoot, somebody behind me. Didn't see him till he was right up on me. Yeah, I also would like to see what the angle looks like from there, going down this really, really steep part. It's probably gonna look pretty cool. I can't wait to view the footage. See, we're going downhill, and this is fairly steep where we're at. But it's fixing to drop off. And I mean drop off. This is that hill, I can't never make it up. On the bike, I end up having to walk it the rest of the way up. Here's the drop off. Woohoo! I was braking it for most of the way. I let it go there toward the bottom. Still got it to 32 miles an hour. Just coasting. Whew. Yeah, I got the camera a little bit closer too. That might be how I cut my head off earlier. I'll have to find out when I view the footage. But I guess I could take it down the sidewalk here. Yeah, I hate I wasn't able to put out a video last week. I have one on tap, I could have, but all it is really just the, I kind of call it the B-roll, but it's where I was putting the bike together on the unboxing part of the video, and when my first video on this bike, and it's where I was trying to assemble the bike, and thought I was on time lapse, but I wasn't. And the video was already like 40-some minutes long, and I didn't want it to be over, well over an hour long, because if I'd have put that in with it, that would have added 20-some minutes, so it'd have been well up over an hour. This bike is cruising today. Oh, I still ain't turned my phone on. Need to there we go. Go ahead and get over. Got one coming. I ain't got nobody coming the other way. All righty. All righty, we cruising. Right now, they're only about a mile an hour different on the bike speedo and the GPS. I wished I could have got the speed on my GPS coming down that little hill. It wasn't that steep or anything. Right now the GPS is saying 29, which is pretty good. After going up over that big old hill, we still got full battery too. Like I say, any e-bike you buy, anything you buy that has a lithium battery, drills, hand tools of any sort, bikes, anything that runs off of lithium, first couple charges, you're not going to get what you normally will get, because it's like kind of like a break-in for the battery. You have to run it through a couple, 3 cycles or so before you get the battery's full potential. And to go over that hill and be all the way down the road here to downtown Bluefield, Virginia, and still have full battery is pretty darn good, if you ask me, on a 14 amp hour battery. Ooh, look at the old Chevelle. The old orange one right there beside me on the left. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, 68 or 9. A lot of them I can tell the differences, but certain years I'm not knowledgeable enough about the every certain year model to tell the minute differences between like a 68 and 9. Somebody out in the audience might. I'm hearing something shingy, like I don't know if it's a guard on the sprocket or whatever. It's not getting rubbed by the chain, but it just has a shingy sound, shing, shing, shing. But it's when I'm pedaling. It doesn't do it when I don't pedal. Hopefully you can hear me real well, and hopefully the wind noise ain't too bad. So far, these mics have done really, really good. I'm really impressed with them. I know I say that a lot, but I'm still impressed. Let's go up this little hill here. I believe we're not going to have any problems because we're close to the top. Got to go around this curve and a little more uphill, and then gets a little steeper right here, but we're almost there. Topping out at about 14, I suppose. 13. Whew. I'm feeling the burn on my legs now. Whew. Yeah, like I say, I keep saying it in just about every video. At least every ride video. But if you've been thinking about it, or you're on the fence or whatever, I can't tell you about every bike, but I do know like reviews and stuff like that on certain bikes, and I know the two that I've bought, and I can stand by these two bikes. Both of them are worth what I paid for them. I got this one for just over $800. It was like $801 and some change. And let's go ahead and railroad tracks, a lot of bobbing. That concrete ain't too smooth either. Haven't went this way on one of the e-bikes that I know of. Oh, I showed off my turn signals. Whew. It's beautiful. Yeah, the scenery around here. This is an area where you could say there's a lot more poor people than probably the average in America. Like right now I'm passing an old trailer park. A lot of these trailers are older than I am. But the scenery other than that is gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and pull over and switch the camera angle. Here we are. I wanted to come back just a hair ways from whence I went, so you can get the angle going around these curves and over this little bridge. The scenery is just so beautiful around here. This is Pine Hill Park, is the name of this little area. It's beautiful. Cute little neighborhood. I'd say the majority of these houses are probably built in the 50s, maybe some in the 60s, and maybe as early as the 40s, but most of them look at least the 50s, I'm thinking. Oh, they did some patching. Not too great. Better than nothing, I guess. Y'all, any of y'all watched my old mini bike videos, this ought to look familiar. And some of my scooter videos, which I do need to ride that scooter sometime soon. We're almost into summer and I ain't rode it yet. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm wondering what they've done down here at this little park area. Used to have a little basketball court and some swings and whatnot, and they tore it all down. None of these houses are all very big or anything, but it's just cute. Very cute little neighborhood. Yep. Looks like he might be adding to the daggone water plant. No more park. I think that's sad. Because just about every time I pass through here, there's somebody out here with their kids playing on it at that park. And they took that away. It ain't right, I tell you. They got a park, but it's like in a bad area. I mean, it probably gets a lot of usage, but there's no park near this side of town that I know of, unless you go onto school property. You see the bike saying I'm doing 25, and GPS is 24. Yeah, if this thing had an 8th gear, now there are bikes out there that have 8 gears. I don't know if it helps on that top end or what, you know, because it depends on how they got it geared. But if it's geared high on the top end, which is where I would want it, I would, that would help out a lot when you're, say, going up hills and whatnot, and you're wanting to help the bike up the hill, and it'd keep you from slowing down as much. Because if you can keep the momentum going, then the bike can hold its speed a whole lot better. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like a bunch of barriers. And they've done some digging over here beside the building. You probably couldn't see it on the camera view. And then again, you may have. I'll find out when I go over the footage. But yeah, these bikes are, like I say, worth every penny I paid for them. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Now, I can't tell you how they are on customer service or anything like that, because I haven't had a problem. And that in itself is kind of a good thing, to not have any problems. This whole area is just beautiful, though. Hands going to slip my thumb and index finger, mainly right here at my thumb. And I think a lot of that is possibly arthritis. Or something to do with it, possibly. Yeah, at some point, and I might find out when I view the footage. Might have been when I grabbed the turn signal to show off in front of these two old fellers before I went up that last little hill. I think I might have turned on the headlight. I didn't notice till I switched the camera view. I could barely see it hitting this hill when I went to turn around. Whew. I'm trying not to push it too hard. So I'm already pooped. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I wish the sun was out though. It was all day, but I had things I had to do. So by the time I got to the point where I could take me a little ride, clouds done covered the sky. Somebody's burning something. Wish there's a sidewalk right here. Fixing to run back into some though. This is some older areas. I'd say this area here was probably mostly 50s and 60s. There was a car behind me, it must have turned off. I was looking for him to overtake me. I don't know what they're doing, building a new track or something. Oh, they're building a new stadium from what I understand. At this, Graham High School. Like I say, I probably explain it every time I go by here. It's called Graham High, but it's Bluefield, Virginia. Makes you wonder. Well, the town used to be called Graham. And I'll probably explain this a few times. I know at least once or twice. But Bluefield used to be booming, Bluefield, West Virginia. At one time, and this is like back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s or so, at their peak, they had like 65,000 people in their population. And Graham, which is now Bluefield, Virginia, tried to capitalize off of that. And so they changed their name to Bluefield, Virginia. Trying to maybe draw in some of that business and stuff and help their town out. And I don't know if it ever really worked. Because they really didn't start picking up till right about now. I mean, like in the last 20 years. And they named their town Bluefield a long time ago. Woohoo! Taking some sidewalk. It's a little busier now. We're up near the Walmart. In 460. Now this sidewalk ain't that old. There goes a beaver. I don't know if you could hear it rustling up through the grass, trying to get up the hill away from me. And that's why Bluefield, West Virginia's mascot is the beaver. There's a lot of beavers around here. There's the Bluefield Beavers. I'm hoping this video comes out good and clear and all that good stuff. I'm thinking it will. I haven't had too much trouble with it lately. I got a new software that I've been using for the last 10 or so videos. And it seems like, also seems like YouTube might have updated their uploading system. And it seems to be that they're doing better now. Seems like it takes less time to get your video up. And the clarity is a lot better. May be rusted out and leaning, but still sounds good. I'm not even pedaling. I'm going 17 up a hill. Well, 16. There's that. Here's that orange Chevelle I saw earlier. When I said I couldn't tell whether it was a 68 or 9. But there it is. Good looking car. I can't believe they haven't put any sidewalks on either side of this road right here. There's a lot of people that do walk up and down this road. They got it built up to just ahead of me where them cars are pulling out. And then it stops till you get to the intersection. Skirt. Somebody lost a basketball. Or is it a... No, that's a soccer ball. Got good air in it too. I don't know where I could put it on this bike. It's a good ball. Adidas. Ain't got no leaks that I can tell. Adidas. I'm buying. I'm not buying. I'm taking it. That's funny. Now I got a daggone soccer ball under my arm. I don't even play soccer. Oh. Cadillac. Oh. Wished I had a little rack on here. Got one on the big 26. The Beast. I thought about seeing if I could find a rack that I could somehow attach to this bike. Yeah, see, it's quite busy here. Whoop, whoop. I'm losing control. This, sometimes when you hit the throttle, it don't let off. As soon as you let off, it takes it a second to let loose. Here we go. I got it now, dang it. Yeah, when I passed by this ball, it looked brand new. I mean, you can tell it ain't new, but it's still in good shape. Yeah, if you gotten this far, lay down a comment and let me know what time in the video you're commenting at. That way I know the loyal ones. Cause you can go to just about anybody's videos, and majority of people that watch the video, it gives it a view, but a lot of times most of your viewers only watch for a few minutes and then turn away. When I look at the average view time of my videos, it's like I have a 40-minute video. Look at this. My head is up in these branches. And if I was walking, I'd be taller. Or at least the same height anyway. Some kind of steel cable there for something. Whew. Maybe I should have got on the other side when it was a lot more, less traffic. Wouldn't have seen this ball though. See, yeah, I got all the way across the street before the bike let off. And I let off just about as soon as I started. Watch. Just now let off. Daggone, these branches are like killing me, man. And these little transitions right here. They got a nice little transition for the sidewalk, but then when they paved, they did this. Boom, boom. Same thing here. Boom, boom. Could have been nice and smooth, but no. Whoever paved the parking lot there was too lazy to try. We good now though. Hopefully we get back before the rain starts. I don't know if it's going to rain or not, but it looks like it very well could. The light's flickering. A lot of times you can see that on camera when it's LED, but I'm seeing it with my eyeballs. It shouldn't flicker like that. Not the, the naked eye. And hopefully I don't get home and find out that the audio or video cut off halfway in. I know at least when I changed camera views it didn't. Need to slow it down. It's a little wobbly when I hit the brakes. Some sidewalk here, but it's kind of hard to jump up on that curb. That curb's at least 6 inches or so. I mean, I could do it, but I got a soccer ball under my arm. If I had both hands. Skirt. Dirt. Hopefully the people that lost this ball see me carrying it and holler at me. If not, I'll take it home, I guess. Dang. I don't know if we got a game. Oh, carnival. The carnival's here. The fair, or whatever you want to call it. Well, trying to get in where that little Dodge Journey's trying to pull out. ZR2. Wicked little trucks for the day. I may have trouble getting over. Whew. I know diesels pull real well, but I can't stand the exhaust. As soon as I can get a point where I can cross over, then more cars start coming from the other way. There we go. I'm taking it. There we go. Tell you, that's where the electric comes in, man. I could just dart across that road and not worry about pedaling at all. And I don't think I did. If I pedaled, it might have been 1 or 2 strokes. That's about it. Yeah. These brakes aren't the smoothest. Like the caliper might have a little bit of a wobble to it. Like on You don't notice it when you have both hands on the steering wheel where you can steady the bike better. There's some new patches here. I wonder if they took out that really, really bad part. We'll find out underneath this tree. No, it's still there. It's still there. I can see it from here. This section right here. These 2 sections. Boom, boom. But I'll tell you, we're probably about 2 miles from home at the most. And I still got 3 bars. And we went over some hills and all kinds of terrain. I think it done a lot better on this charge than it did on the previous 2. Well, the previous one was from the factory, the first one. And I got, I think 3 videos, maybe, yeah, no, at least 2 or 3 videos. I don't know what the cars are lined up here for. But yeah, I got 2 or 3 rides out of this bike on that one charge from the factory. Free of charge, huh? A charge that was free of charge. And you can go ahead. You can go ahead. Are you gonna let me go? Okay. Thank you, sir. It's hard enough to get back out of your drive in on this main drag. It's a little rough through here, but this is still not the worst of the sidewalk. Yeah, I don't know what it would cost to run a sidewalk all the way up College from that bank back there. But it's probably expensive. Concrete ain't cheap. Not too many of those on the road anymore. And Ford Focus wagons. They had a real bad problem with the blowing head gaskets. And I'm not down in Ford, although that's a problem for Ford. But they're doing what everybody else is doing. Cars are not made as good as they were before. They have a lot of what do you call it? Little nannies in the car and everything to help prevent stuff from happening. And they wouldn't need a whole lot of that if the cars were built better. That's how some of these cars, you can get a good 200,000 miles or more out of them. It's because they're nannied all the way there. Back in the day when you got 200,000 miles on a car, that was because it was built well. No nannies, just maintenance. Nowadays it tells you when the oil needs change, this, that, and the other. Although some of them I do believe tell you to go further than you should. And I guess it's because all those nannies. Woohoo. I probably should have just left that ball lay there and let somebody else pick it up, but I couldn't help myself. Looks like my tenant. If they turn right, that's my tenant. The stepson and his woman. Let's go up over the yard. Woohoo! Woohoo! Skirt! Well, hopefully you enjoyed this ride. And we got to see, I'm gonna have to hit that combination again. Evidently I did something wrong. Didn't hold my mouth right. Something t'other. Yeah, reason why, I think it was on my last bike ride video. I had my clicker with me to open and shut the door. For some reason, the clicker worked, but the keypad wasn't working. It was because of the battery in the keypad. I dropped my ball. I dropped a freaking ball. Might notice a thing on my wrist. Bought me an El Cheapo remote for the camera. Yeah, it's still going, I think. Yep, But anywho's, oh yeah. This is so cool. Let's go ahead and shut the door first. Don't know if I showed everybody. Can't remember if I did or not. Figure we'll get back here by the door and watch. Boom. 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 Pimp. Yeah, I was tired of having to click a bunch of chains or whatever, or try to reach up and hit that little switch in the, get this thing started here, get you off my chesty, whereas I can work it better. But yeah, rather than pulling chains, I bought these surge protectors, and I had this one plugged into this one, and I'd have to hit that switch every time I wanted to turn them on and off. Well, where that surge protector is plugged in, I found this little thing here. They're normally something like $17. They were at Walmart. Mercury brand. It's a remote, a remote plug-in. And it comes with this little remote. And it has a little, you know, like a button battery they call it, is the little coin-sized batteries. Seems like it should go in further. You can kind of see the battery in there. Anywho, it works. Well, I found it on clearance for $5. and went back to buy two. I mean, a second one, I mean. I couldn't find none. I was like, dang. There was a handful of them. There's probably about 10 or 12 of them when I bought the first one. But I wasn't sure how well it would work. That thing works like a charm. I mean, I'm not pointing it nowhere. Boom. 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 I like that. But yeah, I just lay it over here where I come in the door and I can just hit it coming in. And all lights on with just a click of a button. No chain pulling. I can pop all these chains off here now and not worry about it. I could have with the hitting the switch up there, but now I don't even have to worry about hitting the switch. Got that little remote. But yeah, if you go to your Walmart, look in the clearance section, they might have some of them. I can show you. Here's what the box looks like. Got it on clearance for $5. It's a wireless outlet with remote control. Easy setup, portable, up to 100-foot range. Yeah, I can be standing well out into the driveway. You can pause it and read that and everything if you want. And yeah, you can click it, turn the lights on from way out in the driveway if you want. But I just got it to, yes, it's showing 4 bars now that we're stopped and it had time to breathe a second. But that's not bad. We went, my phone's showing 15.4 miles on the trip thingy. Of course, I don't know if that's starting from when I turned the app on, or because you have to reset it, I think, every time you turn it on. And I was doing it on the fly and I didn't think to reset it. But I need to start looking at the computer on the bike before I take off, so I know what mile I'm at and what mile I'm at when I'm done, so I can tell you how many miles we actually went. But that was a pretty good ride. And for that thing to still have 4 bars on it, that's pretty good. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just let y'all know, like I say, if you ain't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you are, make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes it gets subscribers bumped off and they don't know it until later on, you know. But if you're watching this video, hopefully you've watched it to this point, because we're at the end now. But I prefer everybody to watch the videos all the way through. That would help a fella out. But yeah, share the crap, comment, please, 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 please comment. Comments help out a lot. Every interaction helps, and comments especially. And shares. If you share it, I don't know if anybody's ever shared one of my videos other than myself. But yeah, shares, I think, probably boost it just as good, if not better than anything. But yeah, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video.